The Chinese takedown of luxury goods is wild right now because luxury goods are a huge source of soft power for the West. Soft power is power through things like culture, music, even language. Like US TV shows, that's a form of soft power because it makes the US aspirational and desirable in some ways. So with luxury brands, Fendi, Prada, Gucci, these Birkins, it creates this aspiration for the West, or aspiration to be European in a way, showing that Europe is this gold standard of quality. But when China's revealing that 80% of anything you buy that's Gucci is made in China, that over 60% of anything that you buy from Prada is made in China, that the only difference is that they send it over to Europe and then they stitch on a made in France or made in Italy little label. It's the ultimate pulling the curtain on the wizard in The Wizard of Oz and showing that there actually is no real magic and power in the person who's controlling Oz. I think it's going to be really interesting because there is such a stigma of something that's made in China. There's this perception of lesser quality in the West, but when you reverse that paradigm, when you show that all these goods that you thought were better because they came from Italy or France or wherever, when actually, in actuality, it comes from China, you're forcing consumers to reckon with why they make choices. So if consumers are going to start questioning the perceived worth of luxury goods, consumers are going to then realize that luxury brands are just high markup middlemen. They're just peddling an idea of something versus an actual quality good. And you can just then cut them out and go to the source. And so I think what China is doing right now, by shifting this perception of soft power, by taking back soft power, by showing real power in infrastructure and manufacturing, we're going to see a real flip in a lot of things, whether it comes to labor market, whether it comes to manufacturing, whether it comes to who buys luxury goods and perception of luxury as well. And so I don't know, I'm just in it for the ride here.
What is left for Americans to be besides consumers at this point? All the manufacturing was outsourced to other countries in favor of cheaper labor. And now, slowly but steadily, all of the jobs have been outsourced to other countries in favor of cheaper labor. So now we don't have the money to spend on the manufactured things anymore. What is there left to be? We're there to buy, but we don't have the money to buy, and we don't have the goods to make. We don't make any of this stuff. We can't work for the money to buy any of the stuff that we don't make. But they want us to keep consuming. What is left for us to do besides be entertainers? We're here for entertainment. That's it. Can't actually do anything. Unless maybe you count the soybeans that we make. Make a lot of those. Whoop, whoop. Can't everybody be a soybean farmer, though. So all we are is media and entertainment at this point. What else do we do?